Dr. David Kimbrough and Dr. Randall Hughes work to unlock the secrets of the intertidal zone, where the land meets the sea.
David Kimbrough has spent a good chunk of his adult life researching this animal. It looks like a rock. It has no brain. But despite their brainlessness, oysters exhibit behavior. They are creatures of two choices. In 2010, the Kimbrough Lab embarked on the first major experiment of their NSF-funded oyster study. As he and his colleagues often do, they took wild, uncontrollable phenomena found in nature and simplified them into identical, controlled units. Meet the SPAT tile.
A little oyster larva. It's floating around in the water for days. And after 2 or 3 days, it's like, oh, all right, I'm getting strong enough to land. Wow, these chemicals from the reef are emanating out into the water column. It seems like a good spot to settle, right?
This is the first choice an oyster makes, and it's a one-time thing. At this point, they're called SPAT. The purpose of the tile experiment was to gauge whether landing on a specific reef was a good choice. Some tiles were exposed to let predators get to the SPAT.
Another con.
This gave an idea as to the predator dangers for each reef. The closed cages protected oysters from being eaten, so their success or failure hinged on favorable conditions or their behavior.
You may want to feed less when the water's in, because when you're opening up your valves and you're sucking in that water, you're giving off cues of where you are to that hungry crab that's searching for you and your other little oyster buddies. So that might stunt your growth.
But oysters aren't the only ones on the reef who can be afraid. And that's why Habitat's monsters might be their biggest heroes.
In the Grass on the Reef is funded by the National Science Foundation.